This is just this is just a meeting for just the leadership and everybody else. We just consider everyone to be the leadership, and we just want to say thank you for the positive response to Crypto Fortune. We are all still learning and trying our best to understand the platform the best way we can. And most of us have come to cycle two, and some of you guys here are almost on cycle two. So can we just have some raise of hands of those that are not yet on cycle two, ladies and gentlemen, because we don't want us making mistakes of the previous platforms that we participated in and did not really get much proceeds. We want to tackle Crypto Fortune the positive and right way going forward, but also highly lucrative. That's why I decided I'm going to seclude a few leaders, and we go about it the right way. Can I see how many of us are not yet on cycle two? Ladies and gentlemen, just raise your hands and I will be able to see. Yes, so it's Martins, Andres, Vimpy, Joandre, and also Gerard. Gerard is already in cycle two. Andres, are you already on cycle two? Oh, okay. All right. Leaders, we need to prepare ourselves for cycle two because yesterday I was even sharing in some of the groups what is meant by cycle two. Naturally, cycle two means that your balance is at least on $2,000 or slightly less if you are here to capitalize. But when one starts a platform, we make mistakes and we learn as we go. So some people didn't start on correct packages, therefore they remain in cycle one instead of going over to cycle two. Okay, so in that way, that is there's nothing we can do. Let's say a person started with $50 or they started at $200. Now they didn't even compound, it doubled to $400. That still keeps a person in cycle one. All right. And some of us, you would have started nicely on your $500 and then you compound it. So now the compounding has created all the other cycles throughout your 30 days. And then you find that on your day 30, you still only have the principal coming out, which is $500 and not $2,000, ladies and gentlemen. So that's what we are here for, to say how do we get to max our $2,000 on cycle two, because we all have major money issues. It's not like we are here just because a crypto fortune has been rolled out. We know exactly how much we need and how soon we need this money. All right. So I discovered a way, because compounding is not a mistake. Compounding is compulsory, and as well as very powerful in terms of generating income, but even faster. But compounding alone can also leave you with not much to go into your cycle two with. All right. So for most of us, like even you guys that are not yet on cycle two, you have a few days to generate $2,000 top up, and maybe I don't know what your package amounts are, and it looks like you would have a few days to raise the $2,000. So I said to even Johan, we forget, not really forget, we try our best, guys. Everybody, try your best to mix it to $2,000, and then leave that mixing and continue compounding the previous compoundings and leave that $2,000 to be $4,000 so that we can quickly reach the cycle three with a maximum of $5,000. So this meeting is actually in preparation for cycle three, not cycle two. I don't see is some people would be, I'm not underestimating, but when I look at the whole entire states, most people in cycle two were caught with their knickers down. They only woke up after having compounded with not much to put and fill in their cycles. It's also a loss of income like that. Okay. So now we are preparing for cycle three, ladies and gentlemen. And I would like to share. Johan, can you assist, please, in screen sharing? Um, can you kindly screen share the one of the testimonies that we normally send in the back office, like the ones I share with you? The one that shows the today's income, etc. Just go up a little bit, buddy. Thank you. Up a little bit. Last night I didn't send you anything. I was offline, yeah, that is why. Okay, yeah, we can enlarge this one. I don't know if you shared it in the groups. Now, this is cycle two. So if your balance is not so very much like this, or maybe it means you went back to cycle one, and guys, we need to make as much money as we can. We are the first people on the liquidity pool. So while the liquidity pool is still very fertile and fruitful, we should make sure we are getting the maximums of it. Okay, so this is how we should all be like when we get to cycle two, not to say I'm in cycle two with $503. That's not business, guys. All right. You are, and you are shortchanging your business. Give me that one, your hand. Let me see. Is it the 2001? Okay. So how do we now generate this money? Remember, you continue compounding, and then after, as you are compounding, please grow your community size on a daily basis. And I have always mentioned it, even in presentations, even in groups, to say, guys, use your links every day. When I say use your link every day, it helps your it helps your daily income to grow. So you don't grow your daily income based on what your people are compounding. It's not going to work. You may have seven people under you that are compounding, and it will give you a minimum daily income. So I have been working daily on my daily income, which is what has helped me with my cycle too. All right. And most of the times, me and Johan have been playing it like a game until I realized no, this is information that everyone should have. We would share with each other. I would share with Johan out of frustration. Johan, you remember my one when it was still going on $82, and you remember the night it was $99, and I said, "Oh, Johan, couldn't there be even a dollar?" All right, and it
I
kept growing.
remember.
But do you still have it, buddy?
I
Do you still
remember it.
have it?
I don't think I have it.
Yes, and I was crying when it was $99. This is all in the space of 1 month, guys. So it's not like magic. And I would love for us to listen carefully and implement. Don't just come to the meeting and listen, and then just go home and pretend as if I did not say anything to you. What I say to you, please, guys, do use your link. Don't open many accounts if your main account is not maxed. There's a lot of things that people are rushing and doing. It's 3.33% of the amount. You don't need 1,000, all these unmanageable accounts, because you already have the cycles in the system. So you don't create and create things, every time and think that you are helping yourself. Because if you earn $500 and then you put back the $500 under yourself, it's not bad, that one. But you must get external money, grow your teams, make sure every day someone out there is waiting for you to tell them they can double their money. This is not normal network marketing like we would do the hardcore stuff. All right. There's someone out there waiting to double their money. And then just make sure your link is going out and they are coming in. Your link is going out, they are coming in. In that way, you teach also the community. Don't just keep it to yourself like me and Johan were playing. It was a big mistake. We should have told you guys from the onset. All right. So it grows on and on. And while you are compounding your principal, you also have that daily income accumulating. And as the daily income is accumulating, on the day you cycle out, you will see that you have $2,000, $3,000, or how much ever. Then that's how you max your cycle. Those cycles are meant for us to prosper. They didn't just put the $2,000 cap as a fashionable what you call compensation plan. And in every business that we go in, we don't do the compensation plan anyhow that we can. We must implement it to its full potential and capacity. All right. And there's some of us that, how can I put it? There is some of us that are already on cycle two. We still got days to go in cycle three. So we need to maximize it all times. I'm sorry, guys. The call came through and interrupted. I came in with my phone. So we should maximize it all times. Johan, can you please go to the screenshot why we prepare ourselves for a maximum of $5,000 in cycle three? We shouldn't be wasting time. It shouldn't take us until April and you're still in cycle one, or you're in cycle two, but you're in cycle two with $550. Let's go to that one. Yes, thank you, buddy. All right. So the idea is this: you have an opportunity if you do your what I'm telling you right now, then in cycle three, you can compound $5,000, because by then you would be earning more than $500 daily. That has nothing to do with this $5,000, because someone would say, if I compound $5,000, I'm going to starve. You won't starve because you would have created a healthy daily income. So this is the projections of what you can possibly make by the no, this was the day we did this. So by the from in 4 months from the time you unlock your cycle three. This money is the money that can now have you change your life and execute a few goals before end of the year. So that is why I'm calling you guys to this call to say also the packages we are using to get people on board. Most of them are pathetic. I know we are poverty stricken, all of us, guys. With all due respect, when I say packages are pathetic, I am not being rude, okay? But they are pathetic because we have worse countries than South Africa that are coming in with normal big packages. It is within ourselves. If we, I think I did say it before, that you treat any business, especially like crypto fortune, if because it's your business, you are there where you are, and then you start making it a Mickey Mouse, then you got a Mickey Mouse business taking registrations of $20, $30, and so forth. You definitely won't come out with a testimonial of $2,000 per day in 30 days. I don't have it, but if you could come up with, say, 280. I started doing this alone, and last week, Johan said to me, finally, it hit $100 because he could see what I was doing was working. All right, guys. So Johan also says, gave it a try. So we can all start going path. We must stop working in rotating on the same spot. Rotating on the same spot is if I call Johan, I call Mariki, I call Andres, I call Marie, and if they have all joined, then I have no one to call. We must stop doing that. There is the whole world out there waiting to double their money. Most of us are seasoned network marketers, but we are not approaching strangers anymore. And we know the root of this business. And we are sitting in thousands of groups that some of them we don't even know who added us. But we would not lift a finger and sit in that group. You see, the thing it crashed 6 months ago. They are still sitting there with a lot of Nigerians and all the other people in that group. But we would not lift a finger and will still continue saying that our people don't have money. Someone said something like that, and I said to them, I don't have people. Your people, who's your people? Me, I don't have people. Every day I'm looking for people I don't have. So we must stop closing ourselves, putting ourselves behind a closed, closing our boundaries. We don't have boundaries with crypto fortune. And with me, and I also had one call like this, and I was saying, I've become a problem, a serious problem out there. And I don't mind being the serious problem for this meantime because I have to be. I'm a problem one. I'm just calling everybody and I'm very comfortable because I've got a beautiful business. I don't care who you are, where you are, what you think you are. I'm just giving you this lovely offer for you to either compound or for you, thank you, Johan. Ooh, wow. You see, it's 250. There I'm headed. I'm just waiting for the month to end and then I start, guys. So I can't do this alone. I need to tell you. I could just quietly not tell you. Start using your link, start growing your daily income, and let's start at small because I started there in the 70s. That's when I realized that daily income thing. I think your hand started at much less. You guys, some of you are already receiving it. Check it today and see how much. And every morning when the day starts, don't pretend as if nothing is wrong in the world. We are in recession. Don't pretend as if you are not a member of Crypto Fortune. Then you start looking how many $500 packages can I get today? My target is four, but I never get four. I get one and I'm so happy. It's a great achievement. But I try. And it doesn't mean that I don't take the pathetic entries, but I don't make it my habit. And I always scream at my prospects. If a person tells me $50, I say, but why are you coming on with $50? How did you come to that decision? What do you want out of the platform? Because this $50 is not going to work for us. Don't you have another money? And people do. As much as they say they don't, guys, they do. It depends on how you fight for it out of them. You see? And then someone will say, okay, let me see, I'll try 100. I say, okay, then come in. But throughout the day, there must be at least a 500. And guys, in cycle two, every 2,000 package maxed for your own information, is $250 for you. So if you have four people that you signed up last month and they are going into cycle two with their next, that's 250 times four in that day. That's how people are arriving at 2,100 packages daily. So we must be guided with our business. But if you keep encouraging people to come in with $60, $30, $25, when are you going to earn that $250 for your person? Ask Johan, I'm earning it. I even have right now another 2,000 because I feel I'm entitled to it. So that's how it should be with all of us, guys. And I'm just here to impart the knowledge. It's up to you. You take it, you do it, or you take it and you don't put it to use. But I, for one, has told myself I did a lot of hands clapping in Rain BNB. It's not gonna happen to me this time. This time, I want to be really clapped hands for. I also want to compete with the creme de la cremes of the world because we are all on equal opportunity. In Rain BNB, people came in at Emperor. What were we going to do? Because we only had $2. But here we are all coming in at $500. We have equal opportunity, equal hours in the day, and equal population in the world. Because no one is stopping you from talking to other people if the South Africans are broke. But when you look at India, I don't want to go there for a holiday or vacation, or I wouldn't leave my beautiful South Africa and go and stay in India. Guys, you know how the thing is like that place. The flies are everywhere. The rooms, you can barely fit two of you in one house of India. But why are they outdoing us? It's the mentality, it's the comfort zone. We are too comfortable, you know. There was a saying that says that it's better to grieve about life's worries and sorrows at the back seat of a Rolls Royce than to be happy on a bicycle. Now, I'm not talking about us that are here in this meeting. I'm also talking about the South African population in general. Every day there's no water, there's power cut, prices are going up every day. I can name all the problems, and we're just fine and we're comfortable. We wake up with a golden opportunity like crypto fortune, and we don't feel like doing anything about it. You see, leaders. So we go out. It's also important and teach our community where the money is lying. How can they compound? And also max is very important. Max your cycles in the very first month. Don't wait for 4 6 months. You I don't know what would happen to you if you are still coming in small, small. And we teach our people we have a responsibility to lead people to success, to prosperity. You don't just put a $25 package and goodbye that person. What do you think is going to happen to them without information? Because as much as they put the $25, they have great expectations. And as leaders, then we do that. All right. That's the primary thing that we should do. We should have a competition of who's got the most successful team competition, you know? So both we capitalize so that we can get a serious breakthrough. If you remember my VN in the beginning of 2026, this is what I was talking about. For those of you that don't remember, you can just scroll up your hands groups and you will find that VN and you will hear what I said. 2026, we shouldn't play, guys. We've been blessed with an awesome platform. Then we've also got those of us that are saying, oh, no, me, I came in, I'm not recruiting there. They are happy. Where do they think the compounding's money is going to come from if they are not even getting off their back to say, my friend, I'm not recruiting. I'm earning passively at Crypto Fortune. Do you want to also come and listen so you can invest
Winnie, we can't hear you. I don't know if there's something wrong or you're on the phone again. Okay, looks like she's off the meeting. I think she's got network problems. Let's just see what she's gonna come back. But yeah, I must say that my own experience, this is really, in the beginning, I didn't understand. I didn't think this will even last 1 month. But if you look at the figures, I mean, there it is. And that was the issue yesterday. It was with the display because there's too much influx at the moment. That's why the display didn't populate yesterday. And we thought, oh, why was it so low yesterday? At one stage, it showed nothing, but it was actually the record day. So yeah, and that's also fixed because there's a certain thing that they call it couldn't keep up with the inflow of the numbers and retrieving the data from the smart contract actually. All right. Okay. Yes, Queen, welcome here. We're just waiting for Winnie. She just went off temporarily, but welcome here. We're just having a general team discussion as to the best strategies of what we are going to follow and what works the best for us and a little bit of motivation and so on. Let me just see if I can get hold of Winnie. I don't know if there's, in the meantime, while we're waiting, someone wants to share something or their own experience, or there's something in the chat. Oh, okay, thanks. Thanks, Queen. Uh, Huawei, can you just uh, tell me who you are and prosperously as well? I'm not sure who that is. Oh, Queen is back or Winnie is back. Let me just unmute you. Um,
Thanks. Thank you so much, Johan. Yes, that was now a technical error, guys. I was about to wrap up. Johan, I'll give you the opportunity to do this because I will excuse myself from the meeting. I think, leaders, you've gotten the message across. We don't want anyone to say I was also in that crypto fortune, but they made most of the money. We are the they. All right. And I have showed you the way as well. Use your link to your main account as many times as you can per day. Don't open multiple accounts and start spreading your people way apart, way apart. It's not going to do a nice what you call it, a nice daily income for you in the sense. And let's just focus on being ready If it's too late for cycle two, just start using. I'm telling you guys, if you start going over $200 per day in a week, you are making $1,000. All right. And then you go to making it in a week, then you go to making it in 3 days. And once you hit the $500 per day mark, you start making the $1,000 in 2 days. So this is when you say you are in business, but this is up to you. How much you want to make it happen. Then once after you are on the cycle three and you are playing those $5,000 games, you can slow down. It's only 3 months that we need to work ourselves to those levels, and then you can slow down thereafter, guys. All right. And for the liquidity pool that I was talking about, to say, please, as much as it says stake, I am encouraging staking and sharing very much, because it is highly irresponsible for someone to come into a platform and think they're going to just get money from heaven while other people are busy filling up the liquidity pool every day. And being a business person means you are being a responsible person. And we teach our people that way. Even if when we are selling it to them and saying, come on board, you don't have to recruit. But we must also ask them, don't you have other friends that you can refer to me, because you are not recruiting? We have to know that this liquidity pool is in our hands, and we treat it responsibly. We don't loot, because if we loot the liquidity pool, we are going to have short-lived joy, and we don't encourage looters. So whoever you bring in, yes, they have the right not to recruit, but they can have a recruiter too. And that recruit may be more passionate about building more than the compounder. So those are aspects that I want to bring to your attention. The whaling mentality, we mustn't promote it into here, because there is already an anti-whale mechanism that's put in place, but it is to a certain extent. If we keep on encouraging people to come in and not recruit, it's going to be detrimental to the liquidity pool in no sooner than later. And guys, I think you understand what I mean. All right. And constant communication with our teams. Let's not let it spiral out of hand like we did with Rain BNB, that people didn't know who they signed up, where they are, or whatever. This is business. We should keep record of the family. All right. We are also family. And then we should be able to do that. I think for now, I've said quite a lot. Johan, I'm going to excuse myself. We started this meeting at 11:30, and, and we should give the link back at 12:30. So if you have, I know you want to explain this part about the liquidity pool, but I don't know how important it is, because we all know, guys, all right, they need to show. But guys, let's not bring detail and attention to be ready for cycle three. We can start with $30 per day this week, and we must be sharing. Other groups, they are sharing $25. Today's earnings is a big deal. And it is indeed. We must start sharing our daily incomes every day. That will encourage us to reach the goals. All right, we mustn't shy away, because we spend the whole day doing God knows what we are doing during the day. All right, that guilty God knows. I respect people at work and etc. But I'm sure you know where I'm headed. So this message must go down to the communities that are not here with us, and we are going to have even more regular meetings of this nature. I share my screenshot with Johan and I share it with KK. First thing in the morning, whether I've done badly or not, I'm proud of myself and I'm sharing it. All right, guys, just to keep you going. All right, you can also do that with your teams and stuff like that, just to keep each other going as well. But knowing that you've got a goal. If you get $7 today as your today's income, we're proud of you. At least you've taken the first step. But don't count the compounding income. That's dangerous. All right. See your own growth out of the efforts made, not just the compoundings and so forth. But don't stop compounding as well. You compound but take care of the liquidity pool. Thank you so much, leaders. Thank you. I've got to love and leave you. And I'm hoping to see you in the next call. Thank you, Johan. We've got another 20 minutes. Then you will wrap up and we hand over the link.
Thank you very much, Winnie. Yes, I will wrap up.
Thank
And
you.
then
Thank you, guys.
I see there's two hands up. I think, Joe, your hand was up first. Uh, Please unmute. I don't know if it's just earlier. There we go.
Hi, Johan. Hello.
Yes, I hear you.
Yeah. Sorry, man. My hand went up. I don't know if it in the beginning when Quinn asked us to put our hands up. So
Okay.
I don't know.
No problem. Thank you very much, Joe. Gerard, can you unmute? Or was there also in the beginning that your hand went up? You can just press on your mic. You will get the notification there. Or if you are fine, just I'm going to lower your hand. If you still want to speak, just lift up your hand again. All right, it looks like that was a previous and an old one. But what I want to show you is, because the question always comes up, what if nobody participates? As we know, this is we need active participation from the members. And where is that calculator now? Look at the numbers, 33,233 users that are registered, not active investors. But that means these people are either waiting for the money and they will sometime invest. So if you take 33,233 and you times, and each of these persons, that is us, we know that you don't need to recruit here, but just look at the sum. Remember, this is for you and for me and for yourself. It's in our hands. This is, if all of these people only introduces 4 people, that gives us a total of 132,000 users. And each one only comes in with $100. What is the liquidity pool going to look like then? Times 100. That is, can you pronounce that figure? 13 million, if I'm correct. And currently it's standing at 5 million invested at this moment. So we know you don't have to recruit, but that's the way to remember this is in our hands and not in not the smart. The smart contract will never ever fail you because it cannot fail. The mechanics is there and we just need to use it. As Winnie said earlier on, the compensation plan is there. It's simple maths. This is 1 and 1 is 2. The 1 and 1 is not 2.3. This works exactly as the contract is written, and nothing can prevent it from operating and executing that way. Right? Only the internet, when there is a total collapse, this will not operate. But everything is there and it's given for us. We know we have all the surety that it has been renounced because the proof is here. Right at the bottom of this audit report, you can get the transaction as of that was renounced on the 6th of January when this platform was launched 37 days ago. They renounced ownership. and that is the contract. So nobody can make any changes to this. This does look far-fetched and maybe too good to be true. You know, all those old people stories and things, but this is simple maths. It works. If we keep up with and comply and participate, then there's nothing that's going to stop us or the smart contract from operating. Right? That's also why they have introduced the anti-whale mechanisms to prevent or to keep the liquidity there. Remember your investment, each investment, either a reinvestment or investment, stays in the system for 30 days and it will pay out on day 30 when you claim your ROI. Remember that there's nothing that can prevent you from not receiving your 30-day investment back. Once time expires and you hit the reinvest button or the claim USDT button, it will be in your wallet or in your back office added again. So that's the way of going forward. And you mustn't underestimate the power of compound. It makes a huge amount of numbers and it's sometimes unbelievable high. Let's just look at the 500 strategy that many people are promoting. If you come in your first 30 days, you maximize it with $500 and it's 3.33% on a daily basis for 30 days. This is when you compound each and every day, because on the first day you're going to receive $16. And then you're going to compound that, meaning you're going to reinvest the $16 immediately. You're going to leave this 500 in the system. It's going to be there in any way. You compound your earnings for 30 days. This is what you're going to sit with, 1,335. More than double your investment. What you do now? On day 30, you withdraw your 500. Right? You are risk-free now. You withdraw that 500. You are left with what? $835. So is there anybody on this call that can do with 835? You decide now what you want to do with it. You want to reinvest it, or do you want to reinvest the whole for another 30 days? Let's work out that number, 1,335 for another 30 days. Is that correct? No, it's not correct. 133, let's just do it that way. For another 30 days. This is, no, it can't be. So there you go, $3,500 US in 60 days from $500. So you already almost 4 times what you have put in, or more than 4 times what you have put in. So there you go. You decide how you want to do this. But the thing is, this is working. And it's just a simple principle of demand and supply. What is the demand? The demand is to, and that's the product of this platform, to double your funds in 30 days. And I don't know anybody on earth that will not say no to that, or will not say yes to that. So yeah, that's a lot of ways, strategies that we can use and implement. But the fact is that you're getting your funds doubled in 30 days and you're getting your 3.33% each and every 24 hours. Right, let's compare that to a normal $500 if you do not compound. Let's look at that, the difference. And we're going to go to 3.33% daily. Now, this 1 year, it does not, you cannot put 30 days, you must put 1 month. So I believe that is 31 days, yeah. That's why you're getting the 101% figure here. It's actually 99.9%. So 100%. That's why there's a little bit of a difference. But you're doubling your money only. But if you compound it every day, it's 2.3% or 2.3 times that you are increasing your investment. So after 30 days, you now have your principal back. You can withdraw it or you can reinvest it. You decide, because now you are completely risk-free. Risk-free. You work with the profit, basically, or the interest. So that is basically money for mahala. And that works on any amount. Let's do 100. For 1 month, it's going to show 101% now, but it's actually 99. But you're going to double it, so it's $200. There you're already in profit. And many of us have completed multiple cycles of 30 days already. I've completed 2 cycles already. Pricky just showed me now a screenshot. He started with $100. He reinvested it right now. So he's on his way there. That is only up to us and up to you and me. So for once in our lifetime, we are part of a movement that is, we are in early already. It's only 37 days now, and many of us have started in the first week or 2 weeks when this launched. And Queen, I noticed your hand. And the sky is not the limit. There's absolutely no limit here. And you will get the naysayers, but the numbers, it cannot lie. There is an audit report now. It's just updated. There you can see it. There's the numbers. These numbers don't lie. Why is this not displaying correctly? There it comes. You see, there's the last 30 days. And remember, most people don't understand how it works. Not everybody joins on the same day. That means not everybody deposits or invests on the same day. And the money that was deposited on this day is in the system for 30 days. It can only be released after 30 days. The smart contract code prevents withdrawal or release of that funds within 30 days. Only after 30 days, it will automatically release, and you will get a notification in your back office to claim it or to reinvest it. Right. Queen, let me unmute you. You just need to reinvest. If you choose to reinvest, I'm going to unmute you and make sure that you ask the question. Not sure if that is what you want to know.
Hello. I just wanted to ask that, are there any activities that one needs to do daily besides, let's say, recruitment?
The only activity that you need to do is to log in and to reinvest once you have a minimum of $5 or more than that. And that is, or when you want to withdraw money, that is what you need to do. Other than that, there's nothing. And obviously to refer other people if you want to do that. But it's strongly recommended to share the good news with
Or you have to reinvest every day if your money is more than $5.
That is the quickest way to increase your income. And what we are following.
Oh, okay.
That's not compulsory.
Okay.
You decide what you want to do and how you want to do that.
Okay, so okay, maybe we'll talk offline since I'm new. We have a lot of questions. So yeah.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah,
okay, no problem.
Your line is not very clear, but I heard you there. Okay.
Yeah.
Huawei.
So if let's say you recruit, how much is the referral fee?
Let me get to that. On your first, well, it's actually your first level recruits or commission is 5%. Then second level is 3%. Third level 2%. Your own investment needs $20 to qualify for the first 3 levels. If you want to receive more, then you must have your own investment of $50 and one
Yeah.
direct that has deposited $50.
Oh,
And that is increased.
okay.
The sweet spot is to invest or to start with $200 yourself. You can either reinvest until you get to 200 or start with 200. Then you qualify to
Okay.
receive up to 20 levels commission from 5% to 0.25%.
All right.
Yeah, then there's also rank bonuses that you can qualify for. And
Oh, okay.
there's a 5% fee for when you deposit, but when you deposit $100, you're getting 3.33% on $100, not on 95. So that 5% is not deducted from your investment. Then there's a
Oh, okay.
principal claim of 5% at the end of your 30 days as well. And also when you withdraw,
Mhm.
5% withdrawal fee. Right, so that's why we
Oh,
encourage people to reinvest, because it's just it's our platform, it's our business here. We need to participate in it. So
oh, so it's better to start with a small amount and you reinvest and reinvest and reinvest. Is that what you're saying?
yes, yeah, that's basically what I did. I started with $20. I spoke to a couple of people and I already earned more than $1,300. And my investment, active investments, is now close to $600. 500, where was it? 582 at the moment. And it will go up. And I'm already earning, some days I've earned in excess of $100. The last couple of days it's constantly between $50 and $100. And that's just,
Daily.
yeah, that's a daily earning. So most of it I put back
Okay.
into the system to increase my daily
Oh, okay.
return on investment, yeah. So if you want to reinvest from day one, your first 24 hours, you need to have a deposit of $150 or more. And then on the following day, you will receive $5 or more from your return on investment. And that you can reinvest immediately.
Oh, so that's the activity that you do, reinvestment of every day. Okay.
Basically, yeah.
Nice.
If you
So that helps that helps the I don't know. Yeah. No.
that also, yeah, I know what you mean. That also helps the liquidity or the balance in the smart contract.
Yes, yes. I wanted to use that word. Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. No, it's fine. All right.
Yes, Huawei, I see you Desmond. Are you Desmond from South Africa or from Botswana? I'm not sure which Desmond is it now.
Me in South Africa.
No, he put it in the chat. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll unmute you, Desmond. Just a moment. If you are still here. Oh no, it's not here anymore. All right. Welcome, Kerry. I haven't seen you before. Are you registered already? Or are you just interested to know more about crypto fortune? I see your mic is not up, only your camera, but there's no sound going to you. All right, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for your time. We need to give back this link now. It's I'll put up the recording very soon, and then please reach out to the person that invited you if you're not part of this yet, or if you need more information. Thank you very much, and have a great day. Bye-bye.